Hello, and welcome to the 186th edition of Beer Issues. My name is Matt Bruckert, and I'm coming to you live here from Casa de Bruckert, where we're going to be having another outstanding beer. Today's beer is from another Florida brewery called Funky Buddha out of South Florida. And today we're going to be having one of their limited series from the Positively Beyond limited series, the Void Shaker Funky Buddha, which is a barrel-aged Imperial Stout. So I'm excited because I always love a little bourbon, and I like a little bourbon with my beer. So let's go ahead and let's get going on this one. So first of all, this is not one you're going to sit around and pound by the pool. This beer clocks in at 11% alcohol by volume, so this is definitely nothing to mess with, okay? We're going to pour this one kind of hard to try and get a little bit more of the head on it so we can get a little bit more of the scents and flavors here, okay? And I have let this sit out for a little while so it warms up just a touch. Not too much, but enough, you know, you let it sit out for a little while. You'll get a little bit more smells from it and all that. Now, like I said, this is an Imperial Stout, 11%, so nothing to mess around with. And since it's a limited series, I wanted to grab it while it was still available. I don't know how long it'll be out, but I want to hurry up and try this. So if it's really as outstanding as I think it's going to be, maybe we'll find some more of it. But anyway, all the barrels come from the High West distillery barrels. So the High West is the bourbon barrels that they're using in this. Now, as you can see, I've given it a second to rest here. You're getting a black color, and that's what you should see in an Imperial Stout, just black motor oil almost type color. And then you get the off-white head. And I've been watching the head on this, and it has not dissipated. That tells you we're in for a treat on this beer, because good head retention on an Imperial Stout is extremely important, and this is holding up perfect, and the off-white color is perfect. So so far this is a beautiful beer, and I haven't even smelled it or taken a sip of it, but just the appearance of the beer alone tells you that it's going to be a good beer. So usually I would pour it into the Funky Buddha glass, but I thought that the snifter would give us a little bit more for this type of Imperial Stout, so I did put it into non-proper glassware on purpose. Really, proper glassware for an Imperial Stout is going to be more of a snifter type glass, but I do have a Funky Buddha pint glass, but I don't have the snifter, so we're gonna do it with this one, okay? So anyway, let's go ahead and smell this. Oh, so, you know, it's funny. Right off the bat, what I get the roasted malts, but chocolate. I smell chocolate right off the bat. I mean, now you do get a little lingering coffee, but it's very light on the coffee. The chocolate stands out. Now, what took me a little while to get, I didn't get it at first even, is the bourbon barrels. You can barely smell the bourbon barrels in it. You can smell it. Hopefully it comes through a little bit more on the taste, which I think it will. I also smell a pretty good amount of vanilla in there, which is very common. Vanilla, chocolate, coffee. The coffee is even a little bit light. The chocolate really stands out in this one. And then there's another smell, which I can't put my finger on it right now. It's gonna bug me. Almost smells like blueberries. I can't imagine blueberries being in a Imperial Stout, or even the taste of blueberries. But I swear I smell blueberries in there. Maybe my nose has gone crazy on me. But it does smell kind of like a blueberry. Like, you know, fresh blueberries, not like artificial. Smells delicious, whatever it is. So let's not waste any more time. Let's go ahead and dig into this. That is absolutely 100% delicious. I need to get to the store and find some more of this right off the bat. This is actually one of the most delicious. I gotta taste this again. This is one of the most delicious beers I've had in a while, and that's saying something because I drink a lot of beer. But it's just like a flavor explosion going off in your mouth. I can't explain it any other way. I get the bourbon, but it's not overly bourbon, even though I like bourbon. So the bourbon flavor in there with the chocolate, with very light coffee. The coffee's not very pronounced. The vanilla, I definitely get that. And I still swear there's blueberry in there because I taste it. It's probably not blueberry, but it's something that's bringing out a flavor that's reminding me of blueberry. Wow, it's crazy. I can't put my finger on it, but to me, I almost taste blueberry, but it's not. I know it's. They wouldn't put. They don't describe it very well. I mean, it's a stout. I mean, I guess it could have, but it is an absolutely delicious beer. If you see this beer, grab it because it is absolutely, positively delicious. It rated on Beer Advocate 92 out of 100. I'm going to go ahead and knock it up above 92 out of 100 because I think that the right person wasn't doing all the judging on that, because this beer, in my book, is going to be over a 95. I'm probably talking 97, 98. That's how I feel about the beer. So I hope that if you get it, you feel the same way about it, because this is my first time having it, and I think they knocked it out of the park. They hit a home run with this beer, Funky Buddha did. And Funky Buddha makes some good beer, don't get me wrong, and we've done many Funky Buddha beers, but this one, unbelievably delicious. Wow. So you get the roasted malts with the bourbon, with the chocolate, it's a complex beer, but the way it all comes together is just, to me, this is what I love in a good Imperial Stout. As a matter of fact, this is just, it's wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful. So anyway, that's enough of me rambling on about how darn good the beer is, okay? If you've enjoyed this, make sure you check this out. Void Shaker. It's a limited release. If you see it, buy it. Don't miss out on this one. It is absolutely phenomenal. Without a doubt, delicious. And if you've enjoyed this, make sure you tell your friends about Beer Issues. And I challenge each and every one of you to go out there and find a friend who has not seen Beer Issues or doesn't know about Beer Issues, so they can learn about, all the good beers that are out there, and kind of look at our reviews and learn, see how much fun we're having talking about beer and drinking beer. And if you want any cool Beer Issues gear, make sure you go to shop.beerissues.com for t-shirts, hats, anything like that. And as my wife likes to say, I have beer issues.